Probably gonna need some more water. Depending on how long I plan on being up here. Let's see. For those that are checking in, if you could let me know how I sound. Still a work in progress, man. Y'all know if I'm too loud, if you could let me know, I'd appreciate it. Still very much an amateur. Make no mistake about it. I'm very much an amateur to this. Sounds good. What's up, Malcolm? Heavy pressure. What's going on? 33 people. Good gracious. Y'all got in here real quick. Like, good God almighty. My numbers ain't never jumping like that. Ain't that something? They must think it's some more of the foolishness. No such luck. No such luck. I want to say before I get into this that this will be the last video that you see like this. I'm making some purchases in the next couple of days to further upgrade the channel as far as the look. And I'm just finally going to get these boxes up out of here. The wife been hounding me about getting these boxes out of here. You got to understand, we downsized a lot when we came to this apartment, but it's all a part of the plan. I have no shame in it. People can, criticize my living situation. That's fine. I like to think that I see the bigger picture in what I'm doing with downsizing for now to buy the house we want later. You know what I mean? That's just, I thought was common sense in that regards, but obviously not. So it's cool though. What up, Corey? I see you. So this will be the last time that you'll see this backdrop. I did get a slew of people who were both for me and against me, who were speaking in regards to the quality of the videos. And so I'm getting messages. Business never stops. Please forgive me. Wow, that's pretty bad. Whew, everybody wants to be a fleet owner, man. I tell you what. Everybody wants to be a fleet owner. Let me tell you something. Anyways, so let's get into it, man. I have to come up here and I have to apologize. I do. I thought about it. I let enough time go by, gather my thoughts, allow all of the emotions and impulsive, reactions that were going to happen. I just wanted to get all of those out to be able to think clearly and educated in regards to this situation as a whole, in a much bigger picture than just an argument back and forth. And I owe an apology to not anyone involved with this situation specifically, but more so to my subscribers. I owe an apology to my subscribers. I owe an apology to the people who legit follow me for business knowledge, people who follow me for VL knowledge, because I do feel like, despite what anyone would say, of course I'm biased, but I do feel like the direction of my channel in the last year had changed dramatically. I mean, I believe it was night and day in the way in which my channel had changed. And I'm not speaking specifically to numbers or to any type of formula or any type of like analytics in regards to like my subscribers going up, down. I just feel like in regards to my journey and the things that I talked about, the things that I try to represent, my business, and getting money, and just staying away from anything that isn't profitable. You know what I mean? Time is money. I'm about to get that tattoo on Monday. Time is money. And so in the last year, I feel like I have gone above and beyond to make sure that I spent most of my time being productive, being profitable, and just being better, you know. Um, and what has happened over the course of the last week, you know, whether I feel like that I'm right or wrong in my stance, it shouldn't have, gotten to where it gotten to, just for my viewing public, you know. What's going on, Married to the Mouse? Again, this is not me saying that I'm sorry for the things that I said and how it played out, because I'm not. I stand 10 toes in everything that happened, and I am glad that it happened. However, again, I've had too many conversations with people offline, in Instagram, Facebook, that have come and listened to me or done some things because of me. And for me to come back up here like some ignorant, Negro, like on some stupid shit, just to be up here, just like that entire dialogue was stupid. It was ridiculous. It was probably one of the most ridiculous things that I have seen on the internet between grown men. And I am ashamed to have been a part of it. But again, I stand my ground on my part in it. But I just, to the people that's watching, the people that, because a lot of the people that I see in the comments of those last couple of live feeds, West Baltimore, I see you. A lot of the people but see right there, it's content. It's not for me. And it hasn't been. You understand? And that's the vibe that I had been getting. The vibe that I had been getting was, a lot of people haven't been watching my channel in the last year. There's no way. There's no way you've been watching my channel in the last year and still think that I'm the same Jay from 2016, 2017. There's nothing. There's literally no similar nothing. The confidence is different. The way that I speak is different. The way I approach things are different. Nothing is the same. You know what I mean? And so, I just hate that part just kind of came out, and we just kind of, it just, you know what I mean? Because that's what YouTube is. At least that's what it seems like it is. Everybody's just finding something to go back and forth about. And I don't want to participate in that shit, man. I don't care how many views come with it. I don't care how many, how much attention or whatever people get from that. I'm not interested. I'm interested in my business and growing my business and continuing to do the things that I'm doing with my business. Nothing else matters. Nothing else. I mean, nothing on this platform, to VL, I have to apologize to VL, man, because unofficially, officially, however you want to look at it, when you think of VL, you think of Jay. When you think of Jay, you think of VL. So inadvertently, I am a representation of that company. I mean, not to brag, but my referrals speak towards that. You know what I mean? When you get into the amounts that I'm able to touch with referral money, you just have to understand the connection and the responsibility that comes with that. I can't be up here, representing this company and doing the things that have been done over the last week, just continuing the back and forth and the negative energy. I just can't. You can't be that. You can't be this and that at the same time. At least I don't feel like I can. It takes too much energy, which is why certain channels have certain energy and certain vibes that they just stick with. And that's just who they are. That's who they have become to be known as. And that's why I work so hard to change that perception about me and my channel. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I definitely owe an apology to VL, to all my money team. Y'all know the vibes, man. That's not how we get now. You know what I mean? We about money. We about profit. That's it. You know what I mean? The going back and forth with another potential VL driver on the internet is not even something I'm remotely interested in doing, because I'm not about to fuck this bag up, and I'm not going to let nobody on the internet fuck this bag up for me. Bag too big. I'm sorry. And I say that again as humble as possible. The bag too good, the money too good, the potential is too good. This is some shit that, you know, if played correctly, can change the course of not just my life, my family's life, my my cousins. I'm talking to getting my cousins their CDLs. You know, my mom got her Class B. You know, I'm trying to talk my brother into getting a CDL. My cousin talking about getting a CDL. My other cousin that I had a falling out with back in December, you know, he's working on getting his SAT program taken care of so he can get back in the truck. We worried about way too much important things to allow something that really don't mean nothing to affect anything. You understand? I don't want to look back like I look back now to 2017 or 2018. And I don't want to be in 2025 looking back in 2020 and 2021 like, damn, I can't believe I fucked that bag up because of this or because of this person. And I'm just not going to do it. I refuse. Too much on the line. Too much on the line, man. This internet thing, if used incorrectly, you have seen a lot of people who have self-sabotaged their situations off of the internet. They might not come up here and say it. And I don't know if that's a subliminal or not. I mean, no disrespect, but the truth is the truth. There are a lot of YouTube truckers, fleet owners, brokers, whatever, who have self-sabotaged their situations because they put too much of their information to the public. And once you put out a certain amount of information, first of all, if you're in business, you're my LLC is public information. You know what I mean? So a lot of these authorities and things are public information, which is why I don't understand how people are able to get away with some of the things they get away with, because you can just look shit up. People saying they got 15 trucks, you go look up their authority and they only got 2 trucks. You know what I mean? Things to that nature. But, you know, I just don't want to make that mistake of getting caught up in, because again, who I was when I started YouTube versus who I am now is too much on the line. It's too much to lose. Like, you know, not to be disrespectful, but if we are speaking in regards to facts and truthful statements, some YouTube truckers, all they have to lose is subscribers. That's it. And that's why you hear a lot of people say that, oh, your numbers aren't going to do good. Your numbers are going to drop. Your numbers are this, your numbers are that. But to people who are actually running businesses in the real world, we don't give a fuck about those numbers. The numbers that we care about are the ones of our priority business. These numbers on this computer screen, man, if they're going to do what they're going to do, it's kind of like my stocks, you know, investing in my stocks. They're going to do what they're going to do. You know what I mean? But as long as they doing a little something, if I can make $100 this month, $200 the next month, you know, just like with this AMC thing, you know, I got about a couple $100 invested into it. If I double my money, cool. If I make $100, cool. But, you know, when you get into like the way my mindset, when I look at YouTube is secondary income, really is like fourth, if we was really talking. But you don't really you're not really pressed about those numbers. You understand? Though, like this YouTube thing is just like, man, you know what? I like to talk. I like to relate to people, and I can make a little money doing it. Cool, let's do that. But the energy that some put into it, I'll never put that into it. You know what I mean? I just can't see it. I just can't see it. You know, it's just not worth it to me. You know, once upon a time, would it have been worth it? You know, risking reputation and you know, my business respect and, you know, how people I'm actually in business look at me. Yes, I might have thought that at one point in time that it was worth that. But now, if anything, YouTube is more of a liability to business owners. The more a business owner, that's why you see a lot of people who have bigger businesses or have grown, they start speaking less, if at all. They just don't talk. It's just no, for what? You know what I mean? Jeff Bezos don't got a YouTube account, to my knowledge. You know what I mean? So unless your business is based in content creation, your main business that is, or your celebrity or whatever is based around that, you just don't see a lot of people who make real money deal with this thing that is the internet. Um, and so, I just have to adapt and learn, um, and learn to move like that. I got to move different. And that's what this is about. This is about, apologizing to the new subscribers who have come in the last year and who haven't seen drama, who haven't seen back and forth. They've just seen elevation. They've just seen business. They've just seen productivity. I'm apologizing to them, as well as my business partners, that I have current relationships with, profitable relationships, that is. This is not who I am. This mess is not what I do. We all have past that we regret and wish that we can undo. However, life is life. Sometimes things have to happen for you to be able to have the clarity that you have. You know what I mean? And I like to think that, what I'll do from this point forward will be a direct result of what has happened over the course of the last, week to the last 4 or 5 years. How I handle people who I allowed to come in, people who at first that I wasn't allowing in, but, maybe I should have allowed it. I got a bunch of family members who, I had cut off and had did away with because, I was taking others' word over them, like, man, I don't, what I mean? And, now I'm seeing, like, at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna have your back like family. Yes, can family do you wrong? Inadvertently. And a lot of the things that has happened between me and my family was just because my family just didn't have the knowledge, or the understanding of some things. We come from a very poor minimum wage family where we just workers. So a lot of the business conversations and why this has to be done, and we come from the instant gratification family where we got to see the results of our work right then and there. And so when I make certain decisions, certain family members may have a hard time understanding these decisions because there's no instant gratification. But if I sit them down and explain to them, like, hey, this might not happen this week, but 90 days from now, 120 days from now, 5 years from now, this is what can be done. It brings clarity to them. And that's one of the things I've had to learn with people, is that just because people don't get it right away, who are we to shun them or to shit on them or to turn away from them? It's our job to teach them and reach them and to help them grow as someone did for us. And that's what my objective is now moving forward with my family, is to try to incorporate my family into my business. Try to if nothing else, get everybody a CDL. We'll start there. And then, eventually, it's no different than what any other race does, with Caucasian people and Indian people and Eastern European and Latino. It's the same thing they do. They come together, they build a business together. They don't change up. They know that the money's going to come, and they grow it together to where it turns from one person in the family having money and doing for everybody to the entire family has money and nobody has to ask anybody for anything. And that's my objective moving forward, for my family. So with that being said, we are definitely looking to expand Holland Logistics in regards to, I'm looking to add 2 more trucks. Yep, gonna do it. Gonna add 2 more trucks. I'm looking for a team, and I'm looking for another solo driver. And I'm just gonna do it, man. I'm all in at this point. I had some other things that I was looking to do, but honestly, man, I think what has happened over the last week has really affected how much I trust people. Like, I'm gonna have a really, really, really hard time ever trusting anybody again in regards to, like, really opening up and divulging, like, business information, personal information. It's going to be tough. and maybe that's a good thing, because sometimes I've been too open to people. I've been too open to strangers and being, wanting to be accepted by these strangers and wanting to be, feel like one of the guys with these strangers. And I don't know where that comes from because I grew up with friends and family, wasn't bullied or, shit like that. So I don't know where that came from. But I am kind of glad that phase is leaving because, yeah, that can get messy. That can get very tricky. But anyways, so yes, looking, I'm going to add 2 more trucks. I'll promote on YouTube, but the majority of my promotion will definitely be on other platforms, just to help me vet out, decent drivers. I'm already talking to 2 guys actually, right now, and just seems like high school stuff. Yeah, indeed, which is why I have to separate myself from it, man. I do. I was gonna, get off YouTube for like months, but it's like, for what? I don't feel like I did anything wrong, if I'm being honest. Everything that I feel like I did was just a reaction. And like I said, man, you can't poke the bear and get mad at how the bear responds. It just don't work like that. Not where I grew up. You can't. You just don't work. You just can't. But anyways, getting away from that. Expanding the business, looking to add 2 more trucks, a solo and a team, and I got some other things that I'm going to be working on, but I'm not going to make that public right now. I'm going to keep that close to the chest. What else? I think really that's it, man. I really just wanted to say that. And be clear on my stance and be clear on, what my channel is about. I see I'm at, I think, 7,500 subscribers. I know some of that came from the foolishness. So if you are here thinking that is a normal on this channel, it is not. It's 96 people in here. My normal live feeds maybe have 30 people. I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? Despite what people will have you believe of me, I'm not that guy. I'm just not. I'm not that guy. Okay, I'm just, I'm cool with a more intimate, fellowship. I'm not into the I need 200 people in here. Hit the subscribe button. Cash at me. Your light bill money. I'm not that guy. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, but I've never been about that. And I've tried, and even when I tried, it never came off as organic. I just can't find an organic way to beg people to give me their money for me to just talk about shit I'm gonna talk about anyways. I just, you know what I mean? Who the fuck am I? Like, you know what I mean? Why do you want to pay to see me? I'm just Jay. I'm just Jay, man. You know what I mean? Whether you meet me in person, on the internet, talk to me on the phone, I'm just Jay. So, let me see. Let me read some of these comments. You just find, man, you're doing real good. You're at home making money. I still have to drive out here. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. I might actually get back on the truck. Dude just mad though instead of being happy. Let's see. Feel like that's cool. Maybe before other YouTuber came off a little too aggressive. Hey, man, that's fine, man. You got to understand that everybody isn't going to be happy for you. No matter how happy you may be for them. And you just got to understand that, man, people grow apart, man. It's just not meant to be. That's fine, man. Like, it's cool. You know what I mean? Does the initial shock of it hurt? Absolutely. Because you look at it as like, shit, like, I would have never thought you felt this way about my come up. But again, man, you got to be grateful for it because some people go their whole lives with phony people in their corner. And they can't understand why their situation won't take off or why anything won't change for their situation when, they got a snake in the grass in their circle. So I'm blessed. Please don't misunderstand my tone or my energy. I am blessed because, fam, to have the things that have happened the way that they happen. Now, I mean, shit, I'm blessed because I don't want the wrong energy around me. I don't want to be questioning, is it me or what's going on? You know what I mean? So, I'm happy. I feel sorry for the people who think that they have genuine people in their corner and think that they have people who really care about them in their corner, who's rooting for them in their corner. And the whole time it's the opposite. People are rooting against you. People are, talking. I feel sorry for them. I really do, man, because that's a sucky situation to be in. Especially when, you wouldn't treat people that way. You know what I mean? And they treat you that way. So my sympathies to all of those people in those situations, man. I pray that you come out of those situations soon, because that's bad for your mental health. That's bad for your energy. That's bad for anything to just not have solid people around you. If people give it to you, just pray for it. I got the easy job in trucking, touch job for the trust. Okay. Easy money. Okay, y'all having a conversation. But yeah, so that's who I feel for, man. For real. So what else? I feel like I had something else I wanted to talk about, but I think that may be it. I told you guys I got some orders that I done made to where I'm gonna change all this backdrop. I think that's it, man. I don't want to force anything. I'm not gonna get into the details of my grandfather, but I will say that he's being transferred to hospice tomorrow morning. So we preparing for that transition. So that's it's life. You know what I mean? So it sucks, but it sucks. I mean, I don't really know too much else. I know a lot of people have been following me for a while, and I came up here and talked about my grandfather's battle with cancer when it first happened. That was the initial reason when I left CRST back in 2016. That wasn't a planned thing. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go to CRST and fuck them. Nah, I went to CRST and I got a call that my granddad had fainted. And that's when they had found out he had cancer. That was in 2016. So, and he had been fighting it ever since. He had gone into remission. And I guess, I don't know, man, everything kind of happened so fast. And it sucks. But anyways, getting off of that, it's just about, at this point in my life, it's about time, and it's about just just about time, not wasting time on any bullshit, not wasting time on anything that's not going to make any money. And just like, now that I've seen my capabilities, confirming some things for me, confirming that I can run a business on my own, confirming that I don't need, a mentor to go behind me and check shit. It has done a lot for my confidence with how far do you run your truck. My trucks went off 48 states, but I mean, none of my trucks have really gone out west in the last 2-3 months. Haven't really been no need, but they run all 48. 48. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. VL Trucking lease trucks. So I got 94 people, so I'll let the 94 people in here know. VL do have lease trucks still available. I'm actually looking to, like I said, to lease me 2 more trucks. They have 2018s available. No, is it 2018s or 2016s? I got it right here in my phone. Don't you worry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm reading the interesting text message from my dispatcher. Man, Jesus Christ. Holy smokes, bro. Y'all want to be y'all sure y'all want to be a fleet owner, bro? Oh my God. Anyways, we got 2017s. We have one 2017 Freightliner that is $649 a week. We have three 2018 Freightliners for $749 a week. We have two 2019 Freightliners for $800 a week. We have a 2019 old body Freightliner for $750 a week. And then we have two 2020 Volvos and two 2020 Freightliners. Both of those are $1,000 a week for 5 years. I know what you're going to say. Whoa, that's a lot of money. Yes, it is. It is. But I think you can be profitable with it. And I won't, that's it. That's my take. You want my honest opinion? I think that you can lease any of those trucks and still make profit. Will you make as much profit as somebody who has a cash truck? No, duh. Will you make as much money as somebody who has a $400 truck payment a month? No, duh. But are you able to walk in the door with zero down, get in a truck that 9 times out of 10 won't break down as much as a used truck and make, a profit like, I'm talking about $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a week? Absolutely. No doubt in my mind. I'm tired of just not speaking the truth about situations because of my fear of what other people will say. Listen, man, this is the Lease Driver channel. Let's be clear on that. This is a Lease Driver channel. So over here, we speak positivity towards lease drivers. We do not hate cash truck drivers. We do not hate anybody that doesn't lease a truck over here. We just simply are for lease drivers over here. We're for anybody who's for the bag, whatever you got to do. If you want to be a mega carrier lease, whatever, bro. We don't do that over here. They hate that we don't do that over here, because it's almost like a cult or a fraternity of people who just have a certain feeling towards lease drivers. And that's cool, man. You're going to have that in life. Guess what? You got some people who like to tie their shoes. You got some people who like to tuck their shoestrings. It's just the way of the world, man. People are different. People like to make different decisions than other people. Sometimes people will do something different just to say that they're doing something different. But as long as you're happy doing it, man, who the fuck cares? That's where I'm at with it. If I would have listened to some people who disagreed with the way that I think business-wise, I wouldn't be working from home right now, expanding my business. I just wouldn't. So, before you come up here and start bashing and blah, 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 just, go somewhere else, man. That's where I'm at with it. We too much to the good to, it's not even an argument. What are we arguing? That's what is the argument? I'm getting loud. I'm sorry. Just keep doing you, bro. Prayers for your grind. I appreciate that, LeRon. Appreciate that. There is no argument, man. Leasing and winning. Anybody to say otherwise, it's a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. I'm in my bag today. Forgive me. But that's just how I feel. Anything like leasing and winning. I'm working from home. Y'all niggas still in the truck. So whatever. I'm sorry. That was aggressive. That was super aggressive. I am so sorry. I don't know where that came from. I have no idea where that came from. It might be a little mixed emotion from my granddad because I am going through it mentally about that. So, my emotions are like all over the fucking place, which is why I kind of took a break for a couple of days because the shit with my granddad was starting to mix in with the YouTube shit. And I really don't want nobody to think that I'm really this much in my feelings about niggas on YouTube because I'm not. I promise. It could mean it's literally that much to me at this point. But yeah, so, VL got the lease trucks. Let you tell it. Let me tell what. I don't get it. But yeah, the lease trucks are available. Everything is still great with the business. VL is still the place to be. I guess let me tell it. Hey man, you can let me tell it. You can let one of my referrals tell it. You can let one of the other drivers. I don't care, man. I've had so many different people come up here from the same company. You got company drivers buying cash trucks. You got lease drivers growing fleets. I mean, it's so much money. It's ridiculous. Like, I've never seen people just genuinely hate on people getting money. Because that's all it is. Nothing that anybody does at VL is affecting anybody else outside of VL. It just doesn't. We're not pulling no cheap freight over here. We're not driving no rates down. Not at VL. Maybe some of them other carriers y'all at. Ain't no chief rate getting pulled over here. I can guarantee you that. Shoot. So, but you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is with this. Let me go scroll up. These are the old joints. Draw the line in the sand and move forward. Think big. Appreciate that, Kennedy Manning. Did I have another? Okay. I had to go back and read the super chat. Appreciate the super chat. Wasn't expecting it, but I appreciate it. As always. What else? I think that's all I got for y'all today, man. I really didn't want to come up here and be up here too long. I'm not addressing no more bullshit. I see it. YouTube has a lot of shit going on. I just unsubscribe from everybody. That's the easiest way to anybody. If you ever wonder the easiest way to avoid all the foolishness, just unsubscribe from people. That's it. It's simple. Unsubscribe, and you don't see none of it. Only thing that's on my screen right on my little wall, I think I'm still subscribed to HT Logistics. I'm still subscribed to SoCal because he's been talking some stock shit, and I'm still subscribed to. That's it. I'm subscribed from everybody else, and it's nothing personal, but I just don't want to see no trucking shit right now. With anybody talking about nothing but some drama shit that ain't got nothing to do with me, and some other bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with me. So there's two main arguments going on right now, and none of them got nothing to do with me. So it ain't no sense in me. Maybe in another week or two, when all this shit blow over, I'll go back and resubscribe to some folk. But all this shit that's coming out right now, I don't want to see none of that shit. None of it. None of it. And that's, what people be talking about. Is everybody be talking about you don't want to see the drama, but people will go click on the drama. No, I'm not clicking on none of that shit. If it ain't AMC or, how to start your own authority, I'm not watching it. I don't give a fuck about it right now. But it's too much money on the table. They opening outside up. Inflation is going up right before our eyes. The price of everything is going up. The market is going crazy. Well, it's not going crazy, but the market has been consistent. Like it's beautiful, man. Too much shit going on. So, takes a real man. What you done wrong? And to stand up and apologize for it. And, I feel like the leasing versus cash up was a great debate. Some folks took it too personal. They definitely did take it too personal. And, my thing is, Jay Chris, the thing I never understand is if you're making money doing what you're doing, why the fuck do you care about what the next nigga doing? I don't give a fuck what none of these niggas doing, bro. I promise you that shit, bro. I guarantee I don't have no side conversations going on with nobody about no cash truck drivers. Not on my phone. Not on Instagram, not on Facebook, nowhere. I don't give a shit. When I scroll through Facebook and I see niggas going back and forth in them trucking groups, I keep on scrolling. It's just that simple, man. But for whatever reason, people have this need to defend their situation and this need to be right. I don't have to be right. Not to y'all. Absolutely not to y'all. No disrespect to any of the 104 people that's in here. But I don't have to be right to y'all. Not anymore. It's just that it's not a need of mine. Do I like having the respectability of a businessman who got his, making his mark in his business and doing his thing and in the beginning stages of a successful business? Absolutely. I love that respect. But is it necessary every day when I wake up to get me going? Fuck no. I got 2 kids and a wife for that. You know what I mean? That's all the motivation I need. You know what I mean? Like that's all the motivation I need, to be honest. What up, Josh? I see you. We want war. That's all it is. Some people describe you as subliminal, as you have had self-reflection. Do you still feel that way? Just curious. But see, my point, Dope Law, the people who will say that, ask them, have they watched me in the last year? And that's kind of what I started the channel with. The video, this live stream with. I honestly feel like, if I'm being 100% honest, that I get judged based off of things that have happened in the past. When I say the past, I'm talking about years ago. Years ago. If I'm being 1,000% honest, I get judged for shit that has happened years ago. where you have other YouTubers, and I'm not going to be specific to anybody. If that means it's subliminal, oh fucking well, I don't care. But you have other YouTubers who have done much more recent bullshit that get swept right up under the rug. Right up under the rug. And then they stand on top of that rug that they swept their bullshit up under, and they point the finger at me. That's my issue. Go look at my videos. When have I never taken accountability for my shit? When have I never manned up? It was like, man, you know what? It was some fuck shit. That was my whole argument. You know what I mean? Not to revisit that, but to answer your question specifically, Dope Law, once upon a time, yes. Did I throw subliminals? Absolutely. But of the last year, if you look at my last year, like literally my last 365 days, a year ago, I gave away both of my cars. The transmission went out in my white car, the one I had the rented rims on that everybody clowned me for. Yeah. I gave that car away because the transmission went out. The Tahoe that I had, the brakes went out. My wife got in an accident while pregnant. I gave both of them away, right? Moved out of my house that I was renting. Big ass house with a guest house. It was lovely. We had a big ass family cookout there. Loved that house. It was old as shit, but it was a big ass house. Moved out of that into this struggle apartment, I believe is what it was called. And I had no money to my name. I was in debt. In the last year, I have paid back so much debt. I have grown my business 3 times over. A year ago from today, I had 0 trucks. Now I have 3. And I'm talking about expanding even more. And you honestly think like that the main, like that's all you get from my channel? Is so you can look at all of that and you still thinking that all he do is throw subliminals. What? I'm up almost 200K on these niggas. And that's all y'all focused about? Is that? Does that speak to me, or does that speak to what people want to focus in on? It's simple. It's just like somebody told me a long time ago. Pros and cons. Go look at my channel for the last year. Look at all the good shit I did. And go look at the messy shit that I got involved in. Go look at the messy shit I got involved in. It's not even close. The only time that I've been in beef in the last year, I had the Coco situation that started on another channel. And I was responding to what somebody else initiated, but I got dragged in it. Cool, whatever. I had the situation with Trucker Red. Why? Because I was defending somebody else's girl, which I wish I would have never did that shit now, but whatever. And then I had the Guilty situation. Why? Because I was on somebody else's channel in the middle of some shit. So you tell me, what am I missing? You know what I'm saying? What am I, you know what I'm saying? What am I missing? Jay, I watch you, so hope this don't get me blocked. I'm on your side against old boy, but you do be throwing shot at people low key, and that's recently today and before the beef happened. I'd be like, wow, what's subliminals? See, now y'all gotta explain to me what subliminals is. What do I be saying? Let's talk about it. Since we here now. What did I say? Live your truth. Yeah. Do your thing. Don't worry about it. No, I'm not worried about nothing. You should make a membership YouTube and spread that trucking knowledge you got now. I don't be trying to get into all that, man. The membership shit. I don't feel like my content is good enough to offer a membership. I really don't have too much to offer anybody besides my own journey. Now, if my journey can, help somebody based off of my mistakes, then cool. But I don't feel like I have a how to, you know what I mean? I don't have that. Y'all men are messy too, I see. What are you talking about? How am I'm answering questions, sweetheart. I think that's a woman. Jay, you apologizing to Trucker Brown. You messed up. I'm not apologizing to him. Darnell, you came in too late, bro. But see, this be my whole point. Like, people that come in halfway through a live feed, they'll hear 3 minutes of the live feed, and then they'll go run back and tell somebody, oh, well, Jay was in there for 3 minutes, and he said this person name, not understanding the reference that I was using in regards to this person name, not referencing, what I was talking about 10 minutes before, 10 minutes after. People just take bits and pieces and run with it. The brother asked me a question about, do I feel like that I throw subliminals on my channel? And I was explaining to him, Darnell, that yes, in the past, I have thrown, me and you have had altercations or back and forths, Darnell, where you saw me in public. And what did I do when you see me? You said, yo, you blocked me. And what I say to you, because you was talking shit. Did I change up my stance when you saw me in person, Darnell? Did I switch up my tone? Did I act scared? No, I told you to your face, like a grown man, yo, you was talking crazy and you got blocked. So I don't understand this. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You went from D League to most improved player. We hanging up. We hanging up your jersey. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't run tell nothing. You do throw subliminals. Yes, in the past. Again, we've already gotten past that. But see, this is what I'm talking about. 120 people in here. We was down to like 70, no, not like 80 people, right? And we was talking business. We was talking about my future, and how none of this really means nothing. And just that fast, somebody asked me a question about me throwing subliminal. Somebody types Trucker Brown's name in the comments, and look, just that fast, we got up to 120. Just that fast. That's how it works. You have to understand how this shit works. Just have to understand how it works, man. And when you understand how it works, you learn how to play the game. You know how people are trying to pit you against other people. Not gonna happen, bro. People aren't important enough to be pitted against me anymore in reference to my life. You know what I mean? How people rank on this YouTube shit, hey, cool, bro. That's fine. Whoever y'all choose to worship or praise, or whoever is the top YouTuber, hey, congratulations. But I'm the man in my life, and ain't no other man ever gonna take a position of authority over me again. The only person that could have did that is my granddad. What's wrong? It's right here. Okay. You taking the boys with you? Okay. It's about the brotherhood. We want war. We black out here. Cut the BS. Darnell, what are you talking about? You like having 3 different conversations or something? I'm not speaking specifically to you, Darnell. But see, that's the thing. And Know the Ledge kind of is hitting on it a little bit. And this was my main problem with that situation. Was he said, Jay, why is it that you always apologize, but they never apologize? And it kind of is going, what Know the Ledge says is kind of going to me what Darnell is saying. Like, right is right, wrong is wrong. All I'm saying is to you, Darnell, whenever I was wrong, I admitted it. Whenever anybody else was wrong, I never heard anything. That's all my point is. That's it. But it's cool, though, because for me, enough people have seen shit, and the people will say, well, why would you go on the internet, and why would you have these conversations on the internet? First of all, it wasn't initiated by me. Number 2, fuck it, we here now, let everybody see it. Because here's the thing, when you can stand on your argument, and when you have nothing to hide, fuck it, you want to do it out in the open, let's go. We here now. What I got to be scared of? Not a damn thing. So, but to help you out, Darnell, this brotherhood that you speak of, Jay started with the first microphone on YouTube. That's what you believe? Well, listen, man, we can cut this short. Darnell, if that's what you believe, then there's really nothing for me to talk about. There's nothing for me to talk about. It's just nothing. I can't even begin to rationalize that thought process that you come in with that statement. That statement alone tells me exactly where your mentee is in regards to this. And I can't, there's nothing that I'll say that we can come to any agreement on. We'll just respectfully respectfully agree to disagree. No, I'm not opening the phone lines because this is not something that I want to keep talking about. Those conversations have been had. Now, if you missed those, then hey, I apologize, bro. You got to go rewatch the live feed and all that back and forth. You go rewatch that. It's there. My shit ain't monetized, but it's there. But we not even gonna open that up. No, sir. We not doing that. Jay's the bigger man. It ain't about being a bigger man, man. It's about me being comfortable with myself and being comfortable with what I believe. If I felt that I was wrong in some things, I would have apologized for, and I did apologize for some things that nobody seems to remember. But the point of this live feed is to, not even put the nail in the coffin. Like that was done. That was done days ago. This was about apologizing to the subscribers and the people who have come in the last year to have known me as a businessman, to know me about a representative of VL Trucking and all other business ventures I have that I haven't publicly spoken on moving forward. This video was to apologize to them, to let them know that despite what people like Darnell or whoever may think about me from my past actions, I am no longer that person. So if you choose to continue to see me as that person, at this point, there is nothing that I can say or do that will change your mind, and that's cool. We just will respectfully disagree, and I'm fine with that. But I'm not going to keep getting up here every live feed, every video, and telling you why I feel like I went wrong. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's just for what? You feel me? So that's what this live feed is for, Darnell. And I think you might have missed that memo. Have you ever read the book of Proverbs, 48 Laws of Power? No, I have not read the 48 Laws of Power, but I've had a lot of people recommend that shit to me in the last week. So I might need to give that a check that out. What's good, everybody? Just a heads up, what a Class B license Illinois ready mixed drivers make $39 an hour. Hey, I'll put that up. Let's put that up. That's a good, anybody with a Class B in Illinois. Damn, my phone going crazy. I did not think that this would make this much attention. You don't love that man. His wife and kids love him. That's what I'm saying, man. Why you skip my statement? Which statement? I mean, you made so many of them, bro. I don't worship no one. I ride my own way. Right is wrong. Wrong is wrong. Jay started it with the first mic. Which one? Open the phone lines. I'm not opening the phone lines. I ride my own way, period. I love you, brother. I mean, which one? What's the name of your company you keep praising? VL Trucking. VL Trucking. That's what I'm praising. That's and that was the other thing. That's what's. I made a video. I want to say, what up, Wayne? I don't know if I'll address you or not. Send me the hey Wayne. I don't know if you got my text, man. Send me that credit info. You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga Wayne, man. My nigga solid. Day one. Real nigga right there. He don't do this internet shit. But he checking in to support his boy. I fuck with that nigga. He the reason that I recently got my my Navy Federal reopened. I had my Navy Federal. All right, story time. Let's expose myself. That's what they want, right? So when I went to Myrtle Beach, one of the things that I did in that mess of Myrtle Beach, and when I spent all that money, I overdrafted my Navy Federal account by like some thousands, and it had got closed down and shit, and I just kind of just left it alone and was like, fuck it. But I had learned in the last year that a pivotal part of my business moving forward was I definitely wanted to have a business account at Navy Federal. I just did. And so, he he had been staying on me like, bro, you got to get that Navy Federal back open. Like, I don't give a fuck how much you owe them. Pay them niggas that shit and get that shit back open, bro. Like, you got it now. The money coming in, everything. Get that Navy Federal open back up. And I finally got that shit paid off, man. So salute to my nigga Wayne for staying on me with that Navy Federal shit. I do now currently have an active Navy Federal account, and we'll have a business account by the end of the week, and a credit card. So that's a blessing because Navy Federal is the best. Like, if you can get Navy Federal, get them folk. If you can't get them, I'm sorry, bro, because you missing out. They the truth. So a little side story. So, but that's what I'm saying, man. That's what's so crazy about all this to me. It's just when I look at everything that I've accomplished, and for, you know, for the bullshit to be highlighted, it's just crazy to me. Absolute crazy. To everybody that's messaging me right now, via hold on. Yeah, I got a lot of messages coming in right now. Goodness gracious. I'll get back to you guys as soon as this live feed is over. As soon as this live feed is over, I will get back to all these messages. Jay, if you had the club lights on with your mic, it would have gotten even more hate. I'm sure it would have, bro. Just wait till the next time I go live. I can only imagine. Drake, Kanye, Jay-Z made songs about the 48 Laws of Power. It's a history in advance. Check it out. A complete ebook is on YouTube. I'm gonna check that out. Jay, you got crazy. You went on a 20K burning spree at that Myrtle Beach vacation. Was renting a mini about the drive there really worth. Nah, man. You know that really wasn't about flexing. When I went to Myrtle Beach, that was more so about just like, oh, I just got a picture from VL. These are the new 2020s that they got available. You guys can see those. Those are the 2020s they got. I'm definitely interested in getting one of those, man. I know it's $1,000 a week, but if I can find a team, I'm gonna put a team in there, man. 82 cents a mile, $10.99, $2,500 sign-on bonus. You know what I mean? So anybody know a team that's looking for stability, and a good paying gig, tell them hit me up, man. You ain't responsible for maintenance, none of it. You being a brand new 2020. All that, you know what I mean? So anybody looking for any teams looking for a home, you know what I mean, trying to make some money, tell them hit me up, man. 757-528-2205 is the number. So you call with the bullshit, you gonna get the bullshit right back. You call with the bullshit, you going right on YouTube. You going right on YouTube if you call with the bullshit. We ain't got time for the fuck around. You hear me? So but yeah, that Myrtle Beach trip, man, that was about, my family. That was about just showing my family a great time. It wasn't about flexing or nothing like that. I just did all of that for the intention to, just really, because my family never took a vacation like that. At that point, my grandparents were in their like their 70s. My mom's was in her 40s. They hadn't did anything like that. Not to that level that we did. We went crazy. We went fucking crazy. But and I don't regret it. I don't regret it because I learned a lot from it. But I also created that experience for my grandparents, especially now. My granddad going through everything he going through now. To be able to say I did that for him, that's definitely dope. That's definitely dope. So, but anyways, VL trucks available. Expanding my business, apologizing to my peoples. I think that's all I got for y'all, man. We almost at an hour anyways. Shout out to everybody, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. You like me, you don't, you don't. Feel how you gonna feel. I ain't changing. Jay gonna be Jay. Jay been Jay. Jay gonna stay Jay. And if my life is a reflection of what that means, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing that, is just that just is so beautiful about this situation is that if my life was in shambles like it was a year ago, then I would really have to sit down like, damn, man, I gotta redo everything and kind of like I did last year. But, for my biggest flaw to be some YouTube shit. Oh man, please. Please. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is. So yeah, so I'll probably be off here for like, I don't know, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Got a lot of shit going on in real life. So we're gonna handle that. We're gonna get through that. You know, pray for my granddad, man. Pray for my family, pray for my grandmother. Pray for my grandmother. Pray for my mother. They are taking it really hard. They are like really like it's it's crazy. Like, you know, it's tough, man. They ain't even gonna hold you. Anybody whoever been through a similar situation like this, you know, man, you know, when shit is inevitable and it's different. It's definitely different. So leave that there because I don't want to get emotional up here. But I appreciate all the people that came and checked in, showed love. The people that, you know, fuck with me, people that don't fuck with me, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna keep doing what, like I said in my last live feed, I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing, and I hope that my actions will continue to speak for my character, speak for the type of person I am, speak for the type of businessman that I'm trying to be. Actions are louder than words, man. You know, actions show while words mean nothing. So I just hope that my actions are those that make my family proud. And make the people who really mean something to me proud. You know, everybody else, hey man, you know, it is what it is. Feel how you feel. So, but I will be back eventually with updated equipment, hopefully better things to talk about. And yeah, man, let's keep getting this money, man. If you in a truck on the road, hey man, hit it hard, finish strong, use your clock, man. Learn to use your full clock, man. Every day you can learn something to make you some money. If you're not into stocks, look at some stocks, man. Watch some videos about stocks. Stop watching all this bullshit YouTube drama. As long as you keep watching it, it's gonna keep happening. It's gonna be different characters. It's like rewatching the same episode of a TV show. You just interchanging the characters out. This time it was Jay and TB. Next week it might be TB and LoShawn. Week after that it might be whoever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like if you keep watching that shit will keep finding a way to appear. And like I say, when you got people like Darnell who only pop in to say some stupid shit and then disappear, you know, that's what fuels that type of shit. Like you see, we back down to almost 90. So 30 people then disappeared. You see how that shit work? That shit is the craziest thing in the fucking world, man. That shit is the craziest shit in the fucking world. Oh man, that shit is hilarious, bro. That shit is hilarious, man. The way that this internet thing worked, bro. Woo-wee, bro. If I could go back in time, the first time I saw a computer, I'd have smacked the shit out of myself. Like, bro, don't touch that shit. Because let me tell you something. The type of evil and just bad intentions that I have seen and experienced from people on this here internet. Woo! Good God Almighty, bro. It's different. It's different. But is that a subliminal? I don't know. Somebody let me know. I don't want to offend anybody. It's like Jesus. You all good, dude. J God Family Truck. You know the vibes, man. But shout out to Black Heavyweight. I seen that video he made about his first VL lease settlement, and I don't know how long exactly he's been at VL. I kind of tune in and out of his videos, but he seems to be happy, man. Older gentleman, and then that really warms my heart, man. Like to see the amount of people who have come to VL and have found success, man. That really warms my heart, you know. And I don't try to take credit for it, you know. I think people, you know, would have found VL regardless, you know, whether it was me that was the quote unquote face of the franchise or Skip D or, you know, whoever, you know, the company would have been found out. You know, when something is good, it's good. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to try to act like people needed me to find VL. You know what I mean? Like I told y'all the other joint, Jordan going to get the bucket regardless. It don't matter who passing him the ball. If the lane is open, Jordan gone. It'll be in your best interest to get him the ball sooner rather than later. But Jordan going to get that bucket. And that's just how I feel about success. Like, if you are determined to be successful, if you are determined to, and you got your mindset on something, it don't matter what's going on around you. You're going to find a way to make it work. Whether you trying to dunk the ball, lay it up, hook shot, post up, free throw, 3-point, whatever. You're going to find a way to get the bucket, get the ball in the hoop. And that's just what VL was. You know, it was a way for people to figure out a way to better their situation. I just so happened to be the guy to throw him the assist. So, you know, but I will say on the flip side of that, to all the people who have come to VL and experienced criticism because of his popularity, again, I apologize to y'all as well, because that's what I was saying earlier. You know, I made a video last year where I was talking about, you know, I didn't expect VL to get such a bad rep because I'm successful here. Be Smooth, you got to rewatch it, bro. I'm at the end now. I'm not apologizing to nobody that don't deserve it. Put it to you like that. I ain't apologizing to nobody that don't deserve it. But anyways, you know, I just didn't think that it would ever get this type of backlash. But I guess as long as there's hate in the world, and there's people who, you know, don't like their own situations, that's what you're gonna get. So just look at it as, you know, if they weren't hating on you before you came to VL, and now they hating on you that you at VL and making money, you must be doing something right. So welcome to the money team. Keep getting that bag. Don't let them tell you otherwise. And let's do it, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck these niggas, man. I don't care about their feelings. Stop hyping up these companies. If I come to VL, what do I use to give you credit? Just my name, Be Smooth. Stop hyping up these companies. I'm not hyping up companies, bro. I'm just speaking the truth. 410 Trucker. I'm just speaking the truth. Like, if somebody goes somewhere and it's a great situation, then why not tell them? Like, what the fuck? Like, huh? Like I never understood that mindset. Like, I was always the guy, like, if I found out a way to make some bread, I'm gonna put my peoples on, because if not, everybody gonna be asking me for money. So I got to be real careful of them type of people. Stop hyping up these companies. You got to be careful of those people, man. And I'm not speaking specifically to 410 Trucker, because he probably have good intentions in saying why he's saying what he's saying. But a lot of people will hide behind that sentiment, and they'll use that sentiment of stop hyping up companies to hate on your company. I've seen that in trucking over the years. This ain't no new thing. I've seen this over the years. I've seen it. It's crazy. Like, you know, they will come up with all kinds of shit to tell you to stop getting money, or tell you to slow down. Like, it's almost like niggas like, yo, can you slow down and getting your money? Can you let off the gas when we race? Huh? The fuck is you talking about, bro? It's a drag race, bro. I'm to the flow with it. Huh? You better triculate through them gears as quick as me. If not, you better talk to that license plate. I've never in my life seen a culture of people who are literally trying to discourage people from helping other people and making money. The objective is always money. Period. Nobody got favorites. VL is popping because VL is making niggas money. The minute VL stop making niggas money, guess what's gonna happen? Niggas gonna leave VL. That's just. But if they don't stop making dudes money, then they ain't going nowhere. Like, what's this so hard to understand about that shit? I don't get it, bro. But guess what? I bet you these same authority guys, if I came and worked for their authority, and then I got on YouTube promoting their authority, like, yo, this is the greatest thing in the world, I bet you they wouldn't tell me to stop hyping their authorities up. Funny how that worked. But whatever. I think so too, Be Smooth. Some things aren't what they seem, but VL does pay far better than most mega carriers. That's what, hey, bro, I've always said from the beginning, there's levels to this shit. Do VL got some shit with them? Of course, but what carrier don't? It's trucking. I mean, let's be realistic here, man. I think that's what makes them so much better than some other carriers. Like, yeah, they got a lot of shit that come with them, but they got a lot of great shit that comes with it too. Some other carriers, you just gonna deal with the bullshit. There's many companies similar to VL around Chicago and further out, but you have to swim through the BS ones. That's a fact. I got lucky, man. I had no idea about VL until my man sent me an email and was like, "Yo, I think this is a good situation. You should try it out." Boom, 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 and I never looked back. The new truck. B Smooth will stalk every channel I go to. He follow. And man, I ain't got no problem with B Smooth. Everybody else do, but B Smooth just he an asshole at times, but he ain't never told me no lie. So I'm them days of I can't talk to you because these people don't like you. Them days is over. If anything, I want to talk to the people that don't nobody want to talk to, because all the people I've been talking to have been completely different from what I thought they was. So maybe the people that I shouldn't have been talking to, or they told me I should stay away from, are the actual people I need to talk to. Because if everybody is like this, I want to go to the other people. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at. I want to talk to all the trolls. I want to be cool with all the trolls, all the niggas, all the ops. I want to be cool with all of them now. If they the opposite of what I've been dealing with, hey, bro, I'm all for it. That's not subliminal, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who cares? I don't give a fuck. Fuck them niggas. I'm out, man.